Hello everyone, George here, and yeah, we are back after has it been a week now? I apologize for this delay, but unfortunately, we keep having connection problems where I live, so it resulted in us missing out on making it to the finals of the last Grand Prix event. And today we are actually back with our series videos, and it is going to be how to win Series 8. So for this one, starting with the setup, all of these parts are from Series 7 and below. As for the drivers, the weak driver, strong driver trick is still working perfectly, even in Series 11 where I'm currently at. So we're gonna be using Goatifi, who is from Series 7, and a common Guan Yu Zhou. Before seeing what the next event is and what drivers are getting the boost and stuff, let's just jump into, let's say, a couple of races, talk about some strategies, see the difference between using high PAGR, fast pit time setup, a mixed setup, just like the one I'm using currently, and the difference between using two weak drivers, two strong drivers, and a mixed lineup of drivers. First up, it is going to be around Abu Dhabi, and as you're about to see, we are gonna be basically having free wins in Series 8. And this is not because I have levels, but it is because of the trick you use to get these results. So you can see Goatifi is in P12, Guan Yu Zhou obviously is still in P24, and we're just going for a one-stop strategy for Goatifi. There's literally no need to go for like undercut, overcut, or whatever. And with Guan Yu Zhou, I'm going for a two-stop strategy. Basically, it is the same 3-2-3, starting on 3 laps of full conserve on the medium tire, and then we're gonna be pitting for a new set of softs and boost for 2 entire laps. After that, we're pitting again with service this time for a new set of hards and boost to finish from there. So as you can see, Goatifi is getting he lost a couple of positions at the start, but it is fine. I am confident he's getting back these positions later during the race. Guan Yu Zhou is still in P24, and things are looking, let's say, easy for us. So whatever it is, this trick is still working for us. If I have to make a guess, probably it's because you trick the algorithm of choosing your rival. So you can, let's say, see that with a 821 team score, I am basically facing the exact same team score for my rivals, but I'm getting the upper hand by a big margin when it comes to qualifying sessions. And this is only because the game always searches, in case there's no real players for you to play against, the game searches for, let's say, AIs or bots of real players, so that you can play against them. But the thing is, it is going to be the exact team score, but the moment I start using, let's say, Guan Yu Zhou from Series 1, who is still at level 1, and using Goatifi, the game will match me against, let's say, the same team score, but this team score is divided between 2 strong drivers. And this is the case here, because we're facing Epic Magnussen and Epic Guan Yu Zhou. So when I use, basically it is the same when I use Goatifi and common Guan Yu Zhou. So like the result for the game is still the same, but for me, I am always going to get, let's say, the best qualifying sessions. Goatifi, you can see this is an easy win for us. He's already up in P8. We're pitting at the moment for a new set of medium tires with service so that we can, let's say, defend a bit. And after that, it's just cruising to finish. Guan Yu Zhou, I believe Guan Yu Zhou has a chance of overtaking Latifi at the moment as he's making his way out of the pit lane. We did get the undercut with Guan Yu Zhou on our rival. And yeah, this is a trick you should all use. It doesn't matter which series you are in, just use this trick. Of course, I didn't try this trick in series 1, 2, 3, and 4 because basically you're getting free wins there. The game just gives you free wins. It's pure strategy around those series. And one more thing, when you are in series 8, you should know that the AIs in this series acts probably like the AIs of last season. And the only difference comes when you reach series 10, where you start facing nearly maxed AI rivals. And they always, by then, go for the extra lap. So we're just cruising here up to P14 with Latifi again. Guan Yu Zhou is in P20. He should be finishing around P16, P17. It doesn't matter, but this is going to be easy wins for us. Of course, this series has 4 different tracks. There's Abu Dhabi, there's Melbourne, there's Singapore, and Suzuka. So for the second race, it is going to be around Suzuka. So I'm gonna be talking here about strategies for Singapore and Melbourne. The good thing is that you can always go for different strategies for the driver in the back. But as for the driver in front, just go for the one-stop strategy, protect your positions, and by then everything will be over for you. So always go for the one-stop strategy with the driver in front. Don't take risks. One-stop strategy, cruise to finish, and that's going to be a 100% win for you. For Melbourne, when it comes to your strong driver who is going to be in front, just go for 4-4 on the medium compound. You can conserve 3, boost the entire 4th lap. Make sure you pit with service around there with that driver, because you might need to defend and you don't want to risk running out of service so your car can get a breakdown. When it comes to the second driver, you can always go for a 2-stop strategy. Personally, I go for 3-2-3, which is the exact same strategy that I did use here. So before continuing, we did finish with 28 points. Amazing job. And let's move on to race number 2 around Suzuka. All right, next up, it is, as I said, Suzuka. I believe this is a wet race. It is a wet race. All right, this is going to be a full wet race here. First of all, I do record the gameplay, then I record the audio, and this is why I do know what's coming next in the video. So Latifi qualified in P11, Guan Yu Zhou qualified in P24, and let's talk about this race before talking about Singapore. For this one, as Latifi is in P11, so it is a one-stop strategy for him. We are going for 4 laps on our first stint. We can boost, let's say, 2/3 of the 4th lap, pit with service, and then boost to finish during your second stint. Around this track, 99% of the AI cars in this series, which is series 8, are gonna be pitting at the end of lap 3 and at the end of lap 6. If you're racing stronger AIs, then they always go for a one-stop strategy. It is 3-4. But around this track, if you are struggling, just go for the overcut. Make sure you use some kind of boost that gives you tire management. And then you can boost the entire 4th lap, which means you will overtake a lot of cars while they are in the pit lane. But you have to make sure that you can boost the entire 4th lap so that you can keep at least half of the position you gained. As around Suzuka, overtaking is a little bit hard, but it is not impossible, as you see, let's say, around Silverstone or Canada. but yeah, just go for 4 laps and then pit with service, boost to finish after that, and you will be completely fine. All right, so enough talking about Suzuka. Now let's go back to Singapore. As I said, if you're having, let's say, equal qualifying sessions, you have to, let's say, go for the undercut, because simply the AIs act the exact same thing on every single track. But if you're getting some decent qualifying sessions like I'm getting here, just go for a one-stop strategy for the driver in front, go for 4 laps on the medium tire, then pit with service, boost to finish on another set of mediums, and you will be completely fine. Around Singapore, AIs do go for a 2-stop strategy 99%, of course. Most of the time, the leader or probably like the top 3 AI cars will go for that extra lap, but the whole field will act the same. They will go for a 2-stop strategy around Singapore, 2-stop strategy around Suzuka, as we're seeing here. Latifi is pitting at the moment. He's pitting with service. You can just see that this extra 4th lap just gained Latifi 3 positions, just like this. Of course, your second driver is, let's say he's a joker for you. You can always go for a 1-stop strategy, 2-stop strategy. You can go for sometimes 3 stops. But yeah, he's going to be the joker for you. You can use whatever strategy for him in order to gain positions, go for the undercut, go for the overcut. You can do whatever you want with your second driver, but your main focus should be your first driver. You can see here with Latifi, I'm still pushing. I'm gonna be cutting down in a moment here just to save a little bit of tires so that I can boost the entire final lap. And yeah, most of the time the leader, or let's say the top 3 drivers, will stay out for that extra lap. They are willing to run out of tires just so that they can finish the race. And it is somehow working for the AIs, but not for us as players. So there it is. P1 stayed out, P2 stayed out, and the rest of the field is going to be pitting. And Latifi here will be up in P3 easily. And he's now chasing after Charles and Max Verstappen in front, who are both nearly out of tires. But somehow the AI always finds that secret extra tire management to carry on till the end of the race. We are gonna overtake Charles 100%, but Max is going to be the winner here. The thing is, this loadout I'm using, strong driver, weak driver, and the strategies I'm using are just working perfectly in my favor. And yeah, the game is all about memorizing when to go for the overcut, when to go for the undercut, when to pit, when to, let's say, service, when to not service. It is all about memorizing and pure strategy. And Latifi did finish in P2. You can see Guan Yu Zhou is in P20 at the moment, which is something I never see in Series 10, 11 or higher. And yeah, this is going to be an easy win for us. But something after the end of this race is going to be happening now. And to be honest, I didn't even expect. I was hoping to get that. Let's see here. It is going to be a legendary crate. And it is from Series 8. It is a massive blow for us, but it is completely fine. It is a legendary crate after all. And we're gonna be opening these 2 crates, the standard crate and the legendary crate, just for the sake of the video. And I don't want to see Series 8 crates in my inventory, as I am willing to grind tomorrow just to finish the entire pit pass. Next event is going to be the AlphaTauri F1 Team Series event with Gasly and Tsunoda both getting a 10% buff on their stats. Hopefully we can get Gasly up to level 4 before the start of this event, as he is our main driver. So next event our loadout is going to be Ghastly, Tsunoda, and the fastest setup we have. So we're just opening this standard crate. We did get back the $6 we did pay. Now we're paying $50. Right, it is a huge amount of bucks just to open a Series 8 legendary crate, but yeah, it is fine. 98 strong box. We're getting some Alex Albon here. Next up we have Ricardo. Our final comment is the Temper. We're getting 15 Stroll. Next up 22 Yuki Tsunoda. He's nearly up to level 6. We're getting more Daniel Ricciardo. Our first epic will be Kevin Magnussen. He's nearly up to level 6. And our final epic is going to be the Apex. So now we can upgrade it up to level 5. But 100% he's not, or like this part won't be usable for us. As I do believe I have the Claw, which is stronger than the Apex, 100%. So this is gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope these tips will help you massively. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, take care, and peace.